to the Epicenter channel. My name is Hugo, I'm a guitar teacher, and our topic today is power chords. Now, power chords are usually used in rock or contemporary music, and it's very common. Everybody knows them, and everybody wants to play them. So I have a very simple and brief explanation on how to play power chords. And for that, we needed to learn a little bit of tablature. What is tablature? Tablature is a type of music notation for guitar that we use one line. Each line here represents one string. So for example, you see those numbers here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those are the numbers of our strings here on the guitar. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Kind of the reverse, but it's pretty easy to understand. Now you see few numbers here, and the numbers here that you have on the strings are the frets. Frets are those metal things we have here. So for instance, we have here 5 and 7, 5 on the 6th string, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And then 7 on the 5th string, so we have 5 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then you have your third finger on the 7th fret on the 5th string, and then you play both at the same time. You see how they are parallel here? So that's how you play. You have one attack for both notes, right? So you have 5, 7, 5, 7, and then you have the same thing here, 5, 7, 5, 7. But on the 5th and 4th strings, just make that distinction. We have A and then D. This is another type of notation, but we don't really need to talk about it. I'm putting there just in case it clarifies the subject for someone else that understands that type of notation. But let's focus on the tablature part, okay, and the power chords. So we have right, you see, sounds pretty rock and roll, doesn't it? And then we have 7, 9, 7, 9, and then you go back to 5, 7, 5, 7. Yeah. 7, 9. Okay, so these are the power chords. So you always play both of them together because they are, you see, parallel here. If they're separate, then it would play one note at a time and then the other note and so forth. This is how it works for the tablature and power chords. Now, another thing you can incorporate, if it's the case, you can do what is called palm muting. So what I mean by that, I mean muting the guitar. So you have this part of your hand, of your right hand, where you are strumming, touching the bridge. This part of the guitar is the bridge, and even in the electric guitar will be the same idea, the same concept, same technique. So you're gonna have your hand barely touching the bridge, just muting the string, and you have this sound. Which is pretty cool. To mute the guitar, you're gonna use this part of your hand on the bridge. So like this, you see, it's different than this, right? So you can have, for example, and then the second time you play without. So one more time. Smoother, isn't it? These are two types of techniques you can apply when you're playing power chords. In fact, they might be better played on the electric guitar, and if you have a distortion pedal, that would sound really cool. And all this heavy metal rock and roll songs, they play like that, you know. Thank you for watching this lesson. Please don't forget to subscribe and press the like button, and until next time.